Welcome back, truth seekers. I might just break you today. I might shatter everything you believed to be reality right now in this video. So deep thinkers, truth seekers, I continue to keep watching. It's going to be a longer video. Today I kind of just want to talk. But this talk is about the play of life, the dream of life. And like I said, proceed with caution. Because if this video clicks with you today, you may never see reality the same again. We all are essentially in a show or in a play, playing our part knowingly or unknowingly. My part as a father, a boyfriend, going to work, making these videos, seeming to be Alex, seeming to have this body. What part are you playing? And are you fully immersed in your part? Are you fully immersed in your character, your career, your past, your childhood? There's nothing inherently wrong with this part in the character, the avatar you play. And you may not even know you're playing one. That's what I really want to talk about today, is kind of help you see that part you're playing. Like I said, there's nothing inherently wrong about playing that part. And some people go to the deathbed playing that part perfectly happy and fine. But I wasn't fine. I was suffering my part. Who I believed I was. What I believed defined me. What I believed I looked like. What I believed I had. Consumed in the character. Lost in the dream. It's quite fascinating when you truly see this experientially. If you just take a look into your experience. Okay? And you will see that everything you have ever known, all you could ever know, is pure awareness. The overwhelming experience, the only experience of life, is knowing awareness. That is what we call life itself. Now, it seems so different. It seems like there's time, like there's space, like it's a linear, playing out in a linear line. You moved from a childhood to the teen years, to the young adult, and so forth. Maybe wherever you're standing right now in your life on your linear experience. That's what it seems to be like. That is what most people see life as. But even if you believe in this, or you're still lost within this linear experience, your childhood, your teenage years, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, wherever you are now, your experience of life has only ever been knowing awareness. You are always aware now. The same thing can be said for when you were 15, when you were 25. This understanding and this seeing is something that is greatly, greatly overlooked. something that we go through rushing, chasing things on the outside and missing. But if we investigate this and stay with this a little more and become intrigued by this, knowing awareness, consciousness, a lot more will start to be revealed. Now, as it may seem, actually, let's go back to this. As I said, awareness. Nothing has ever been known outside of this awareness. Ever. Do you understand that? Nothing has ever been known to exist on its own without consciousness, without awareness. You can't even imagine that. That's imagination, and that's awareness inside of consciousness itself too. Science, religion, politics, the separate you believe you are, all these other people playing their part is all only known because of this conscious awareness that has always been there, only there, your overwhelming experience, always. Once again, conventional thinking leads you to believe that this world, for me, it definitely felt like this for me, this world exists outside of me, Alex, and everything else exists outside of me, Alex. So I guess you can say that separation, a linear timeline, are two of the things that are actually believed by most people, and I just diffused all of that. I just dissolved all of that by simply looking. Knowing awareness, present, always. Nothing found outside of it, ever. Ever. For anyone. To know this world, this reality, you must be aware. When is this knowing awareness given to us? This one's a little hard to convey sometimes. I like to say eternally now. So we think of a past, we think of a future, and then we think of a present moment, most of us again. But if we ever go looking for the past, if we ever go looking for the future, ever, to try to return there, try to go there, the only thing that we will ever find is a story, an image, or thoughts now. You can try that if you like. This is not something you need to believe. Try it. Go to your past right now. The real past that seems so real to you. Go to your future, what you think your destination you're going to arrive at. Go there now. I'm willing to bet that many of you found yourself here now. So what this all shows us is conscious awareness, always here, eternally now, nothing found outside of it. It seems so real that everything's so separate, moving in a timeline, but yet when you just take a peek into truth, not being taught, not being shown, not just assuming, you find something much different than what you were led to believe most of your life. And this is where you see the play. You see that all of us are connected. We all are this conscious awareness. happening at the same time. Different TV shows happening at the same time on the same TV. Even though you can't perceive other people's shows and they can't perceive yours, that doesn't mean they're happening at different times. This is best I can use my vocabulary. They are all, no matter how wide and far you look, every TV show, which is your personal, my legs are cramping, your personal experience that seems to be your life, your TV show is happening at the same time as someone a million miles away from you. That is the eternal now that we share. Nobody's TV show, perceived reality, is happening any faster or slower than yours. It's the same eternal now. That is so profound when you see that clearly. And I didn't have to just believe that out of someone. It's not a religion teaching me. That is just truth of experience. And at that eternal now that everyone's sharing, oh, there's a bumblebee. That eternal now that everyone's sharing is all within the same awareness that nothing's ever been found outside of. So now you start to see the one source consciousness that is all of us and everything and everywhere, far and wide, boundless, limitless. The knowing awareness that we are, just seeming to know itself in billions of different perspectives, billions of different TV shows. I don't know if this went dark or not, but I'll get a little closer. When this was truly revealed to me, I felt safe. I felt connected. I felt no matter how angry I once used to get or bothered I used to get, everyone is the same thing. The one source, playing their part in the show. Most of us fully invested and asleep within the character's role. But when you are able to wake up and step out of your character's role, the role and show doesn't go away. You're just able to have a lucid dream. I really encourage you to take a look at this yourself if you weren't able to put it all together during this video. Once again, it's just these key points and then taking a look. I haven't needed to teach you a theory or an equation. I didn't try to sell you a book. This is truth. This is truth because it's unchanging. No matter how much you get invested, no matter how much you lose yourself to this material world, to the show, to the play, truth doesn't change. That is what I refer to as the blindfold in the VR headset. We are so lost within this cosmic play, most of us. But truth is sitting there, always. It's always been truth. There's no other way. You are eternal, okay? You are eternal. This body you believe you are, when you recognize this, you die before you die. And what that means is everything you think you are falls away. And it's hard to understand this because even I have a son and I'm like, damn, you know, I love my son so much. And I do. So I guess what you can just do is just enjoy every I'm going to say second. We know there's no time. Enjoy every second of this life, this knowing awareness that you have in this perspective, in your perspective. Don't let anything cloud you. Don't let a storm come and rain on you, because this is a beautiful experience and we're given this as a gift. Don't lose yourself to your role. Wake up within the dream and enjoy. I encourage you guys to subscribe. If you're a truth seeker, come join us. Not many people understand this. Not many people see this. It's our duty to wake them up. At least try our best and let them choose. Take care, guys.